road safety, we get their number because of emergency.
He's supposed to run for his safety first and the safety of others, and tell them that this is the implication of and the degree of the nature of the volatile flammable liquid involved.
What we're supposed to do on the truck, if the truck's not okay, we cannot go anywhere. We make sure that we fix everything according to before we move.
The road don't full now. If you say you want to go now, you go to JJ yourself. Anyway, when we take you to speech, park your motor, let him go. By grace of God, if you go to your JJ, you go come back, come enjoy yourself.
In driving, if you carry any motor, before you are to start driving, check all the tires, brake lights, all transfications, and light transfication to avoid unnecessary accident they used to have along the road on their way coming to where they are going to dispatch the trucks.
As a tanker driver, you must obey simple traffic rules and regulations. Don't speed in that vehicle. Have enough rest. And for every 4 hours drive, find a place to walk around to refresh your blood system. And of course, don't be a lion on the road. So don't look at the smaller vehicles as frogs. The smaller vehicle is meant to go faster than you. So don't try to equate your movement with the smaller vehicle.
In December month, I hope it's a high time that either the owners of these vehicles or the drivers have to be cautioned. To me, there is a need for the orientation of every driver of this vehicle.
In case if there is any accident, we advise that the tanker, if it is within Abuja, within FCT, they can call 09-290-6118. I repeat, 09-290-6118.
Well, I'm sure you find the safety tips from the safety experts quite enlightening. Please ensure you observe them carefully. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the program.
Hello, good to have you join us on this segment. My name is Abigail Ojobo. Did you know that the NNPC Health Maintenance Organization Limited HMO was incorporated in 2016 with the vision to be the preferred HMO in the Nigerian health market? Subsequently, the NNPC HMO has been accredited by the National Health Insurance Scheme (NHIS) to commence the provision of health insurance services. Did you also know that the NNPC HMO is fully owned by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) and the exclusive flagship carrier of NNPC Medical Services Limited? The services of the NNPC HMO include private health insurance, social health insurance, third-party administration, occupational health programs, and disease management programs. Did you know that the NNPC HMO Limited maintains physical presence in the 6 geopolitical zones of the country and with head office in Abuja? Now you know. Please don't go away. The program continues.
Hello and welcome to Global Crude Oil Outlook. Oil prices fell on a surprise gain in crude oil inventories in the United States and on persistent investor worries about demand for fuel being squeezed amid tighter lockdowns in Europe to counter the coronavirus pandemic. Brent crude futures fell 15 cents or 0.3% to $50.61 per barrel, while United States West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures fell 13 cents or 0.3% to $47.49 per barrel. Crude inventory swelled by 2 million barrels in the week to December 11 to about 495 million barrels, according to Industry Group, American Petroleum Institute API. Meanwhile, the Market Intelligence Department of NNPC's London office reported that oil futures posted modest gains, with global benchmark Brent solidifying its foothold above $50 even as the COVID-19 pandemic intensified. Market players and experts said that there is no question that more pain is to come in the short term. As COVID-19 cases spike, several European countries, including Germany, are imposing new quarantine orders, as are some regions in the US. Beyond the human tragedy involved with the pandemic, lockdowns hamper oil demand by limiting travel and contribute to other disastrous economic fallout. But the oil market remains focused on the relief expected by the administration of new vaccines. In London, Brent crude for February delivery rose 47% to settle at $50.76 per barrel. In New York, January, West Texas Intermediate WTI on NYMEX closed 63% higher at $47.62 per barrel, while the February contract ended the session up 63% as well at $47.78 per barrel. Brent's forward curve remains in backwardation, with front-month barrels posting a premium to contract for later delivery. Industry experts warned that the curve could shift as more oil comes to market in the aftermath of the OPEC Plus decision to taper production cuts. And that's it on this segment of the program. I am Owigo Okolo.
My brother, my sister, make we join the hand to stop pipeline of vandalization. When no dey allow government to build the road, hospital, provide light, build the school, and make Nigeria be like big country. Make we dey fight the pipeline of vandalization. Make our country come better for we and we children. Now me and you go stop this wahala. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Make our country come better for we and we children. Make we dey fight this yama yama, fight this yama yama. Make our country come better for we and we children. This message now from Public Affairs Division of NNPC.
That's the package for oil and gas from this edition. Thanks for being there. Compliments of the season, and please keep the protocol. Bye.
The main way coronavirus spread is when infected people sneeze and cough. Small droplets of fluid expelled by cough or sneezes are laced with viruses looking for new respiratory tracts to infect. When a sick person sneezes around someone who is healthy, the virus can land in the nose, mouth, or even the eyes, causing an infection. Symptoms can include fever, cough, shortness of breath. Symptoms may appear within 2 to 14 days. Seek medical advice if you develop symptoms and have been in close contact with a person known to have COVID-19, or if you live or have recently been in an area with ongoing spread of COVID-19. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Africa's largest television network.
I am Elizabeth Abai. I am here to talk about facts. There is so much misinformation and distortion out there, especially on the social media. All it takes is just a click, and the fake news goes viral. However, here in NTA, we deal with facts.
My job is to go out there and comb for factual news and information, just the way it is, all in the interest of the nation. I'm Naja'atu Tijani.
Here on the NTA, we present only the facts, verified. Beware of fake news. Don't be a victim. Stay tuned to the NTA.
Especially at this time of the coronavirus pandemic.
My name is Nnamdi Ojipo.
This is the network service of the NTA.
No, sir. Yeah? The meat don't finish. I be still remain. I bet too quick, eh? If you finish, may you help me add firewood for this pot.
How's that firewood again?
So that thing go quick.
That one no do.
No do. Charity. 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 What be your problem now?
I didn't hear you now.
You don't pound the crayfish finish. If you finish, carry pepper, quick, pound them, because this is not getting enough pepper. I won't add pepper inside. If you finish with that, carry pepper, put.
Professor, man, do it again.
Carry pepper, make I add for this pepper.
I don't pound any pepper, But you don't be Christian. You don't get church, man.
Wait till join Christian and food over the cook for here now.
Because the pepper in my hand, it's hot.
It's hot.
It's painful.
It's painful.
Yes.
It's hot.
It's pepperish.
It's pepperish.
Yes.
You know not in a restaurant where they work. Where they tell me it's hot. It's pepperish. As far as you work for this restaurant, you go pound pepper. You go pump and then you go wash with, you go do some, you go do amala. Don't give me excuse.
Yes, but you did the last time when my hand swelled up the red like mama when they took it out for time. You know even tell me sorry. 5 naira, you don't even give me for paracetamol. Even you have money, not give me anything. No.
Be your work you they do. At the end of the month you they receive salary. So when that paper enter your hand, you know enter your hand, that no concern me charity. Pound pepper for make I put for this in time they go.
What's not me there? I mean no go pound pepper now.
Which no sir? You know to say they wash me.
Now you are qualified. Yes.
Go pound pepper. They do you.
Who you be?
What they do you, Charity? See, not try just call Nosa name again. Men no know if you enter on the talk more of Nosa. Which one be your own? Do this one, do this one, it don't worry you.
You don't do for the two of Charity go palm me pepper, but more than no speak for this food. I beg now we go. Why this every time now? So quarrel, Charity, I beg you. Go do your work.
Let's do change.
Go do your work. As far as you they work
here. Let's do change of labor now. Let somebody expand. Let me do something else now.
Let me do your hand where you want to do something else.
The hand is too delicate.
It's too delicate, Abi. It's delicate. Why you don't go work for back? Where else go they blow you? You go they use computer. As far as you they work for restaurant, you go do all this work, madam. Pound pepper for me.
Now you know. Some people don't get work for you now. They spread, they fool, they bend and shenia. Then you come in, you can't pound pepper now. You could just they screw up and down, they do that, they break a dose, they spread, they bend the ash, they poof anyhow. It's still a big poof.
here. It's not a bit spread. Make I tell Inka to pound pepper. Bless us not to worry for head.
They do you, Charity.
Afternoon, Inka, how now?
Yeah, father.
What's not the worry for head, Abi? Make me I tell her.
Hello, mommy.
Madam Pikin. You make you go tell her yourself. Go tell her yourself. Problem. Hey! Yeah, now they spot small children, so they go to spot so shift when you not pour spit inside my food. They go to spread, they go to cook, they go to bed. Now Mr. Big Pan Pepper.
Go Bragado now. Go Bragado. Why you come to work for restaurants?
I'm not a big spread, Abi. I don't get your time. Just give me pepper.
Even more heavy.
I don't want to turn up. I don't want to turn up for you. Find somewhere turn up, Jared.
Lipa Bragado.
I don't just know where they born this kind of thing.
There's no water in this jug. Eh? Kilele Ibai. No, sir. Take this to the kitchen and tell Nana to check the white rice because the white rice I'm saying there, it won't be enough. You know we have enough customers today.
Myself, I didn't think. It's just you know go boy I'm join this food today because the eye when they use see market today, people go plenty shower. Anyhow, just tell her to prepare the rice before customers start coming. And make sure you put enough water inside all these jugs. Okay? I just fill all those ones. Okay, for Is there enough drinks inside the fridge? Sure, of course. Everything there. Okay, I'm coming. Let me get something outside. Charity.
Don't stand there waiting. I left. Charity. You see that they lose, she gonna block my ear. What's happened?
Sorry, I don't see you deaf. Enter kitchen, go tell Nana, she sharp.
Supervisor, super. So you see me like small pikin. You see me like person they scam anyhow. You when you did Nana, I see the way small madam they tell you say go inside kitchen. Go tell Nana say let she break cooler. They send me a bit. See, mind yourself. Man will not be made. Respect your small age. Will not be made at all.
I don't send you.
Why you go send me? You said everything. You blind? You blind side the wall? Yes.
You did here now, carry your phone, they press. You say you dey busy.
How they concern you? Now your business.
But they clean you.
They work. Oh. Yes, it is called social media.
So
yes, you know that as they browse, now people they try the order food online. So they worry you. You just come from a door, you know your get sense.
Jumia.
Come on there.
Conga.
No, Yamodino, not be Jumia. You don't get anything. Go inside, go do your work.
Now Yamodina go use to social media.
See who the insult person. See, if you get what I won't want. I know when you start with me, if I start, you go not say this on face with a mash. So if I mash, I go be like mash plantain. You go side go. Shut up, me. Go inside, go do what? Waiting they happen now. Waiting they happen. What is it? No sir. I'm gonna say you come because I know they like talk. If I talk now, they go say Chacha don't start. Chacha don't dey talk again. She don't dey do this one again. See me you want no sir. Me no sir will not be mates. Waiting happen. Waiting.
Supervisor, talk to this your
dear. Make I hear. Waiting happen. Thank you. I did hear they work. I did busy. Now so I see some madam they tell no sir say, hey go inside kitchen. Go tell no sir say Nana say make you bring cooler, bring food, bring this one. Now the small boy just waka kuruke. Come meet me. Say, Charity, go inside. Go to Nana, waiting. Wait, but waiting you been there do when they say I did clean spoon, exactly. I did here, they clean all the Nami shine all this things. Now me.
You sacrifice. You shine plates.
Yes.
The same plate and spoon where they wash for outside. Clean for outside before they bring them for outside.
So dust we don't cover and
Which dust? And you there's something you call Nana. Why you know Nana
exactly.
Bring the rice?
So as Modina sent me, I send Charity Naba.
Waiting you been there do where stop it from going outside to call the Nana?
Nothing.
Waiting she know, waiting she they do.
Question, no sir. Waiting you been there do?
Nothing.
Waiting you been there do? No sir.
Nothing.
So she don't figure small message.
She figure the message. But if no sir, make I talk. Charity make I talk. If you they busy they do something, you can as well send her to help you. Call Nana to bring the food. Let me say you go call the feel organ for him. And you, if he they busy they do something, he has every right to send you. May you call somebody.
Wahala be that.
Because you were not doing anything. You know they do anything.
I was
you were busy with your phone. Are you here to play with your phone or to work? The money when you call. No, sir, make I talk. The money where you dey collect now to press your phone. I
don't support this.
I don't support anybody. Make everybody take their time, do their work.
Which boy they support? Because all this like when they like me.
No, sir. Who like you?
All this like when they like me.
What is all this?
What is going on here?
Small man, welcome.
And your staff.
Just now that I went outside and you guys already.
I have been trying to settle them, but still, Charity will not listen. No, sir will not listen.
You know what? Listen to me. If you know you're tired of working, that's the door. You just go. I won't condone any misconduct here.
Exactly, madam.
When your customers come in and start hearing you guys doing all this nonsense.
No, madam, it's not me. Oh. It's not me. If not,
just go.
That is really like her.
Wake up, nothing can hold us down. Get up, wanna wear the crown.
Breakfast your day, every day.
Nestle, good food, good life.
Relax, I didn't get this one now, girl. I've been umbrella.
Now you know. Oh yeah, I want to.
In my house, we may look alike, but we are very different individuals. My adorable twins, they look so alike, but they don't like wearing the same things. And my little man, I had to find out the hard way because I've been trying to teach him my way. He loves to learn his own way because doing things his way is more fulfilling. Everybody believes their way is best. That's why Golden Penny Pasta is our favorite meal because due to its non-stickiness, it allows me to satisfy everybody just the way they want it.
Golden Penny Pasta, made with durum wheat, is tasty, nutritious, a source of protein and fiber, and non-sticky. So you can cook, serve, and eat your pasta just the way you like it. Go on and enjoy your Golden Penny Pasta the way you want it. With Golden Penny Pasta, your way is best.
That matter where I tell you, how you think of? You think say it didn't not make sense?
I beg. And I'm not going to stop this argument. Since on the road, that's what you've been talking about. I beg, you should have some kind of topics that you should not be talking about, Joe? And we're about to eat. So you should talk about things that will make our food digest easily. Every time, if you not do the football, is that Joe? Please. Hey, what are you giving me?
This restaurant is not your own, no.
Give me 2 more.
Just imagine, the last time we talk about football. Now you should play folk. Today we say, okay, now, out of my magnanimity, I say, let me tell us how my ex-girlfriend take her hand, pursue herself. She begin provoke.
Yeah, na topic be that.
What thing you want make we do?
Talk about.
You should want us to run away.
Talk about topics that are inclusive. Don't exclude any group of people, please. To my mother alone,
Wallahi, that is why they are called women. Their case, you will never understand them. Even the one way there for my house, all of them are the same thing than be wallahi.
See, maybe we'll go begin to talk about lipstick, powder, and even how to contour face.
Yeah. Although I suspect you. So then you know about lipstick, powder, highlighting, contour.
Look at everything
you even know. Mostly suspect, yeah. I'm sure that you have kept one woman inside one corner of your house. That's your Michelin done.
Check it. This is how excited she is.
Which topic you blink again? She like that topic very well.
Is this the kind of discussion
sure you want us to leave our businesses, stop here and be talking.
Let me tell you, this will also not save you. Because they would throw their head like, this boy must be gay.
You are too bad. Wallahi, na you sabi them well.
But today, I like that one too much. See, you like say go talk English again. You go talk English again. How you dey put am, sir? Those guys are gay. Tamari was
Can I have a spoon? And water, please.
No, sir, be fast.
Modino, tell them to get me a spoon, please. And water.
Somebody give me water to wash my hands with.
If you bring water for me, give me.
Thank you very much.
You understand what I'm saying?
And water.
I hope I'm not offended anybody.
I'm going to Otumba.
When is Otumba's food?
You know, say I said something like Pandeja and he's taking forever.
Oh. Good day, sir. Very well. Do you want anything in particular?
Not really. I'm actually here to see if my account officer, she actually was meant to be here earlier on.
Oh, yeah, she was. Right on time. Here she is.
All right, okay, all right. Hey, okay. All right. Have the young man have.
Okay. No, sir. I'm so sorry, sir.
Hi, sir. I am so sorry for keeping you waiting. Actually, I was heading at the other office.
Okay, I just arrived myself.
Oh,
yes.
It's just that I hate keeping people waiting.
Wow. To hear that from a woman? I don't think so.
And what do you mean by that, sir?
I know. I think women have this keeping men waiting as their constitutional right. Wow. You see women keeping men waiting in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the other room. No. I think it's their right to have women keep waiting.
But sir, I think you are being generalistic, sir, because we still have some lady like us who are time conscious.
Well, at this time, I would say I may not be. I will leave it for the later.
No problem, sir. You're very welcome,
yes.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I'm actually here for a bulk transfer based on our phone discussions that we had.
Okay.
I have this client that needs money urgently and I need you to do the transfer and it has to be instant.
All right, sir.
Yes, please, I need you to initiate it immediately without delay.
That is not a problem, sir. You know, there is a public holiday and all of that. But
yeah, you know, this issue of public holiday, that this country will love public holiday a lot. So I don't know what we can do. And you notice that the bank has closed and there's not much I can do today. So will you be able to do that for me, please?
Why not, sir? Just that sometimes we need sometimes to wind together. Don't you think so?
Well, I know, but a lot of people... public holiday is too much, I'm serious. It's too much.
That aside, sir, but once you give me the details, the transaction is done.
That's what I just brought out.
Oh, okay. And I guess it's still the same account that I have with me.
Perfect.
All right, no problem. Just forward it to me, sir.
All right, I'll do just that right away.
All right, sir.
Don't if it is there.
Oh. Okay, now I can see it.
All right, I think I've noticed something strange, and I think your friends are not happy you saying you want to go join your friends. Well, I take my fears.
No, sir, business first.
I know.
Once we're done, I will go join them, sir.
It's all right. Okay, thank you very much. Hope everything has been fine.
You're very much welcome. My 5%, sir. I hope you're...
If I thought you would have forgotten that, you know, sometimes you leave me to wonder if you were a man. If you like money.
My chairman.
You get to your 5%.
I know come Abuja, come count plaza. And if I do, my papa go flog me.
I know.
Well, anyway, sir. It's okay, sir. You can consider it done, sir.
Please, once you do this transfer, let me know.
No problem, sir. But, sir, I would love to introduce it to my friend, at least properly.
No problem, that's fine.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Not all washing powders are the same. Sunlight adds bursts of freshness to cleaning power to give you Sunlight 2-in-1 for sensational cleaning and freshness that lasts. Sunlight 2-in-1 sensational cleaning with burst after burst of freshness. Introducing Sunlight with luxurious oud fragrance.
Get all the nutrients that we need from plants.
My darling, you handle business first.
Auntie me, business first.
Auntie
Segi, meet chairman. Yes, my client, Mr. Willington, CEO. Yes, chairman, sir. This is my sister, Auntie Segi Lola, Madam Dubai, aka Madam Abel Kuta,
aka Intercontinental.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're very welcome.
Chairman, this is Chidi, the only businessman of this table.
I'm sure you must be from the southeast.
Yes, sir.
Importer, exporter, ice cream.
My pleasure.
You're welcome.
My chairman, sir, this is Otumba. Otumba is a politician.
Yes, and a businessman.
And a businessman.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yes, sir. And this is Udo. Udo is everywhere, sir. Just call on him, sir, and he will answer you, sir. He's a land with me.
Okay, say, you meant to take the freelancer?
You mean, yes, he is a freelancer.
He's a freelancer.
He's a freelancer.
You will be a freelancer. Why didn't you say I'm an islander and then put under behind? You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
I'm a consultant.
Thank you.
And chairman, sir, this is Bala, Malam Bala. He's into breed trade. He will change any currency for you, sir.
Wallahi, anything, wallahi.
All right, thank you very much. I think I've met your friends and they're enjoying their meals. So I have to go back. Enjoy yourself.
Chairman, how about Kaikuma? Where are you going? Come, wallahi. See, Chairman. Any friend of our friend is our friend. No, so therefore you have to just sit with us. No, sir? Inakaki, come now. No, sir, may sit with us. You are invited. Sit. Madam, sit. No, let him sit.
No. You have to come and sit here. Come. This is your rightful space. I'm going to go to the other side. I don't want somebody to come and work in my life.
Sit with us.
So, what
transporter? I transport myself.
What line of business are you?
Well, I'm into a whole lot of business. I just got it located to Nigeria from the back. Yes, I've been in oil and gas. Currently in Nigeria, I'm into real estate. And I'm also trying to explore mining. Yes, I also have a retail outlet. We're having the house supermarket, perfumery, and every other thing. G&C, pharmacy and supermarket.
close to NTA.
Yes.
You own the place?
Yes.
I've been there a couple of times.
Wonderful. All right. I hope you enjoyed your service.
Oh yes, I particularly like your perfume.
All right. Yeah.
I decided to buy maybe.
Oh right, you made the fair beautiful lady.
Yes.
All right. Okay. She's currently with us because we do franchise. No. We have a partnership and we have an agreement on franchise that they're supposed to pay a particular amount of money. But she had breached on some of our agreements, so had to get some other people to come in.
You know, I would love to pick up something. Just be a part of look at the business too. Being a businessman myself.
Oh right.
We could work together somehow.
Yeah, it will be good to have you around. Maybe we'll sit down. Then I give you areas you could come in because that's that will take care of you.
Madinus, where is your Madinus set? Where is go? I am Madinus set. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Madina, you come well.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We just have a new friend.
Yes.
It's a It's the CEO Wellington Group.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Wellington.
No well.
Chairman, as we now know you. This is the madam of this house. Iya Modino.
You landed well. You didn't put the CEO of Yamodino Sisters. He's always very hot. I'm very sweet. 200 salad.
Exactly.
You know. Oh, you are very seated. I will serve you food.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Madina. What time is that now?
I'm not sorry. I went there. Yes, sir.
Is there any problem?
No, sir. You're fine, yes, sir.
Nothing at all. Just relax and enjoy the royal
fine.
Yes, sir.
Everyone there is fine.
All right, Yamoduna, nice to meet you and the first friends, and it's been wonderful. And I think for meeting all of you and a stronger relationship, and I think it's a good time for us to toast for good friendship, continuity in business, and progress in life. So let's all toast for all that I've just said. Thank you very much.
I think that just let me get my own glass. Good for you.
Thank you. sure this will work?
Pastor, we can't miss this guy's lecture. Just keep your phone on so I can listen.
Today we're going to be discussing sleep What is the medical term for sleepwalking?
Sonambulism.
Right.
Get free Intel to Intel calls and experience HD quality conversations every time. Intel. Live more.
Nigeria. This is Newsline. I am Becky Madujemo. It's a beautiful Sunday, and you can call this our Christmas edition because it's 5 days to D-Day. Merry Christmas in advance, everyone. It's a peculiar season this year. The COVID-19 pandemic comes with rules we must follow to stay safe. And while we celebrate, let's be compliant, okay? Now, the mood of tonight's program is defined by end-of-year festivities, including beautiful weddings, corporate events, and individual parties. You are sure to have a pleasant viewing time, but we must first join Claire Adelabu Abdurazak in Abuja for the news. Compliments of the season, Claire.
Same to you, Becky, and good evening and welcome to the news studio here in Abuja. And we begin the news tonight with attempted kidnap of some Hizbul Rahim Islamia students. Now, security operatives foiled the attempt to abduct 80 students of the Islamia school in Mauta village of Dandume local government area of Katsina State. Now, the Katsina Police Command, however, says security operatives are still searching the forest for possible arrest of the bandits who escaped with bullet wounds. And while Haliru reports that all rescued students have been handed over to their parents.
The students of Hizbul Rahim Islamia School were returning from a Maulud celebration in the neighboring village when they ran into the bandits who had earlier kidnapped 4 victims and rustled 12 cows from Namore village in Funtua local government area, trying to escape into the forest.
We got the information and I directed the area commander Funtua to mobilize available policemen with him, PUF-ADA, PMF men, the military, and then the vigilante men. So they gave them a hot chest, and in the gun bottle that ensured they were forced to abandon not only the 4 people they earlier kidnapped at Tampaure, and the cows also they stole. Okay. They also, in the confusion, could not go along with those puppies from that Islamia school. Okay. And all of them were rescued.
Some of the rescued victims who explained their ordeal said they were all rescued safely and now at home.
They forced us to run into the forest, but we refused. We were slapped several times.
We trek a long distance before we return home.
The village head of Mahuta and other community leaders said upon receiving the information on the kidnapping, they immediately notified security operatives.
To rescue all of our child, at least they rescued 86 people, and none of them had missed or injured.
After a successful security operation, all the rescued students and the 4 kidnapped victims have since been handed over to their parents. In Katsina, Awal Haliru, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the United Nations has commended the efforts of the Buhari-led administration in the rescue operations that led to the release of the abducted Kankara schoolboys. Adebola Brookston Sunday reports that the commendation was contained in a message by the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, to the United Nations in New York and released by his spokesperson.
17th of December, of some of the children who were abducted from a secondary school in Katsina State, Nigeria, on the 11th of December. He commends the swift action taken by the Nigerian authorities to rescue the children and calls for the immediate and unconditional release of those who remain abducted. He stresses the importance that the released children and their families are provided with the necessary health and psychosocial support. The Secretary General calls for increased efforts to safeguard schools and educational facilities in the country and reiterates the solidarity and commitment of the United Nations to supporting the government and people of Nigeria in their fight against terrorism, violent extremism, and organized crime.
In the same vein, the front runner for the Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has also described the return of the schoolboys as a wonderful news, adding that it is time to revive the Safe School initiative implemented comprehensively to protect the Nigerian children. And back home, the Progressive Governors Forum has also added its voice to the numerous celebrants of the rescue and return of all the abducted students of Kankara School in Katsina State. Now, the forum's chairman and governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, notes in a statement that the rescue once more tests to the capacity and competence of Nigerian security agencies to protect, defend, and secure the country. The ABC governors also expressed gratitude to God Almighty and all those who worked for the successful rescue of those students from the hands of criminal armed bandits, specifically government of Katsina State under the leadership of Governor Aminu Bello Masari. The governors also appealed to all Nigerians to work for more effective and efficient responses to every security problem facing the nation as a united people. Now, while recommendations for the rescue of the Kankara students keep coming in, the presidency on its part has been reflecting on the safe return of the 344 students of Government Science Secondary School, Kankara, who were kidnapped by armed bandits a week ago. Francis Foom compiled the takeaways as contained in the statement by Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu.
The presidency says the safe return of all the 344 boys kidnapped from the Government Science Secondary School Kankara in Katsina State should be a feat to be celebrated in any decent part of the world where empathy overrides cheap politics. This is why the outpouring of cries of relief and joy over the return of the boys reverberated beyond their immediate families. The statement indicates that it was a watershed for Nigeria, wherein Nigerian citizens can feel safe wherever they are, and as President Muhammadu Buhari described it, a big relief to their families, the entire country, and international community. The UN Secretary General's statement commending Nigeria and the military for delivering on the big stage. This is important as a compassionate father figure. The president would have been pained if one had been lost in the rescue process. The presidency notes with delight that the terrorists have lost their lead narrative with the military. Nigerians are far more united than it will seem, and the outpouring of solidarity and support for the administration, which cut across all divides. It, however, decries the lack of patriotism shown by some few people in a moment of national distress, describing it as shameful and despicable. Francis Form, NTA News.
And in other news, key players in Kano community policing have met to take stock of 2020 and also make proactive plans to address the security challenges in the Northwest in the coming years. Mohammed Rabiu Ali reports.
This is a meeting of stakeholders to review community policing projects under Operation Puff Adder in Kano State. This is to take further steps in addressing criminal activities such as kidnapping, cattle rustling, thuggery, and armed robbery, among others. Commissioner of Police Abu Sani says Community policing has come to stay in Kano, considering the success recorded in ridding the state of criminal elements.
The community policing engagement has really translated to what we witnessed today, where we have seen people coming up, understood the vision and mission of the social police in terms of this community policing, and they have built up confidence in the police in this state.
Majority Leader in the House of Representatives, Alassane Ado Dogwa, who donated 10 million naira cash to Kano State Police Command to ensure effective policing, assured of National Assembly's commitment to overcome security challenges confronting the country.
What is happening in the country is in coincidence with our own legislative duties in terms of the budget that is placed on the floor of the House of Representatives. We have taken that opportunity to see how we can provide not only sufficient but adequate funding for all the security agencies for them to function effectively to provide for security of lives and property of our people. I congratulate the Nigerian police and the general security architecture of the country and His Excellency the President of the country for achieving this milestone.
Communities and personalities that contributed to securing Kano were commended and honored. Muhammad Rabiu Ali, NTA News.
And the Nigerian army has continued its build-up to confront all threats to Nigerian internal and external security. It is in this regard that the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, has inaugurated and inducted new artillery gun and equipment for immediate deployment to the theater in the northeast. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa tells us more.
With the inauguration of these artillery guns and equipment, the firepower of troops in the front line has been further enhanced. Most of the equipment are brand new, procured through the Ministry of Defense, while a few were remodified and upgraded by the Nigerian Army to improve their output. These long-range artillery guns have the capacity to target and destroy distant enemy cell locations.
And they will be inducted into Northeast Area of Operation Lafia Dole. You can also see some of the special projects that the Chief of Army Staff have just commissioned. And it's more concerned about the working environment of both officers and soldiers as a determining factor of their performance.
The glory of God. Amen. The Army Chief also inaugurated the headquarters complex of the Nigerian Army School of Artillery, inspected ongoing projects in the school and barracks, before moving to Jaji for the inauguration of the headquarters, Department of Land Warfare, Armed Forces Command and Staff College in Jaji, Kaduna State. Ismail Musa, NTA News.
And the Police Service Commission has dismissed 4 senior police officers over cases of misconduct and acts unbecoming of public officers. A statement from the Commission says 2 other officers were reduced in ranks, while punishments of severe reprimand were handed over to 4 others. The statement adds that a Chief Superintendent of Police was dismissed for conspiring with 4 others to vandalize a transformer and for stealing. The officers are also to be prosecuted. On the other side, a Deputy Superintendent of Police and an Assistant Superintendent of Police were said to have led a team that intercepted 3 Mercedes-Benz trucks conveying about 300,000 live cartridges believed to have been smuggled across the border from Benin Republic into Nigeria. The team was said to have impounded the trucks at base for 3 days but made no entries. And from the Judiciary, the National Judicial Commission, NJC, has recommended the compulsory retirement of 2 judicial officers and dismissed petitions against 18 others. The Council also recommended the appointment of 69 judicial officers. The 2 officers recommended for compulsory retirement are Honorable Grand Kadi Shuaibu Talba, the Grand Kadi of Yobe State, and Honorable Justice Abdul Karim Babatunde Abdul Razak of Osun State High Court. Both were recommended for retirement following petitions against them alleging falsification of age and dates of birth. Council also considered the report of the interview committee and recommended the appointment of 69 judicial officers as heads of court, judges of high courts of states, cadis of states, FCT Sharia courts of appeal, and judges of the customary courts of appeal. Now, Let's turn attention to infrastructure development. And no form of delay or setback will be tolerated from persons or terminal operators towards meeting the January 2021 inauguration of the train operations from Akpakpa ports to Ibadan. Minister of Transportation Rotimi Chibike Amechi sounded this note of caution while inspecting the project in Lagos State and also appealed for a more concerted effort from all key players. And here is Sabolade Salami with the rest of the report.
Structural development in the last 5 years cuts across all sectors, one of which is the road transportation that has suffered neglect for decades. The sound signaling takeoff from the Bute Metro station onward Lily Pond in Apapa. On board is the Minister of Transportation and his team to inspect the laying of standard and narrow gauge road tracks to aid the movement of containers from the loading bay in the ports targeted at decongesting the corridor.
What is critical is that we must find a solution to the gridlock. The moment we begin to move cargoes from the seaport to at least Ibadan, then the pressure on Lagos will reduce drastically.
So you must walk around the timetable and the agreed lane of the track. It's not for you to decide.
While the ride from Apapa en route Kajola, Papalanto, through Olodo in Abeokuta to Moniya in Ibadan was a jolly ride owing to the completion of major works. The minister at some stations urged contractors to speed up work.
As we're talking today, we're under pressure to get more coaches to Kaduna Abuja. The pressure is heavy, and I've announced that we must maintain social distancing with face masks.
And you know, the comfort here is not the same like the road vehicles. You can time yourself that I'm leaving Lagos for, and you know you get to Ibadan at now 6:30.
In ensuring more convenience for passengers, the Nigerian Railway Corporation says a first run for e-ticketing will commence on the corridor to guard against manipulation of the process. In Lagos, Abolade Salami, NTA News.
And for a COVID-19 update, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has confirmed 920 new cases of the virus in Nigeria as of December 19th. A breakdown shows that Lagos recorded 308, while the FCT recorded 207 new cases. Kaduna is next with 179. Plateau State is recorded 46, while Niger State has 43. Adamawa recorded 26, Sokoto 18, River State has 16, Yobe 15, Enugu and Kano recorded 13 new cases each. Other states are Ogun with 12 new cases, Delta has 10, Edo 5, Osun and Oyo states recorded 3 new cases each. Anambra has 2, while Ekiti recorded 1. The new figure brings the total number of confirmed cases to 77,933, while 67,784 have been discharged, 1,218 have died so far, unfortunately. And the Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, Bashir Mohammed, says the Commission is adopting new strategies in providing care to migrants who have returned but still at refugee centers across the country in the face of second wave of coronavirus. The Federal Commissioner stated this while briefing journalists on the 2020 Migration Dialogue here in Abuja. Ilyasu Ali Yakubu was there.
The 2020 dialogue is focusing on bringing the society, public and private sectors together to promote discussions on the implications of the first and second wave of COVID-19 and the role of migrants in the pandemic response and recovery. This dialogue, convened by the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, is geared towards adapting new strategies to provide care for migrants.
I would like to reiterate that the plight of persons of concern is one that causes so much heartbreak and sleepless nights to all Nigerians. That's why at the peak of the lockdown, we worked day and night to get across to the most vulnerable of our population.
The 2020 Dialogue on Migration has as its theme providing protection and assistance to migrants during and post-pandemic strategies and actions. In Abuja, Ilyasu Ali Yakubu, NTA News.
President Muhammadu Buhari is rejoicing with the foremost scholar, teacher, legal luminary, author and anti-corruption crusader, Professor Itse Sage, as he turns 80 today. A statement from his special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, says the president rejoices with the Sage family, the academia, legal profession, and all friends and associates of the chairman, Presidential Advisory Committee on Corruption. The statement adds that integrity and commitment to transparency marks the celebrant out as a Nigerian of sterling character. The president wishes the author of many books, including the Ipokal, the Nigerian Law Contract, good health, long life, and further contributions to jurisprudence, even as he serves God and humanity. And in the spirit of the season and in its usual character, the Pacesetters group of schools is again extending love to the less privileged. Momso Dimendati captured the unique way the school children touched lives this year.
The airwaves and news outlets may be full of negative stories about COVID-19, banditry, rape, and other social vices. But hey, there's still good news that are raising hopes of light at the end of every dark tunnel. That's the message the Pacesetters group of schools is passing in this season, as has been their culture for many years. Their spirits, not as usual. They set out to show some love to the less privileged with the Abuja Children's Home Cairo as the first port of call. Of course, checking the spread of COVID-19 is the first priority, so they set out to accomplish this task. Then comes the presentation of gifts, food items, and cash.
Doing Pacesetter is setting the pace. By the grace of God, He's setting the pace actually. So we are very happy.
Very big thank you. God bless them.
For the Pacesetters children, it is an experience. What's the while?
Nigerians should learn from this, that this is the only way Nigeria can move forward, by giving.
It's a festive season and it's nice to share love with these children.
Next up are suburbs of Abuja where older persons reside, and at a place of worship, the gifts were delivered for onward distribution to beneficiaries.
So we are very happy. We are very, very happy now.
We are one Nigerians, and this is what defines us. This is who we are. That we should take care of one another and show love, and let's ensure violence, hatred.
Let's overcome hate in our homes, and Nigeria and the world will surely be a better place.
The Pacesetters continue in their quest to set the pace, even in charity. Momso Dimendati, NTA News.
Indeed, echoing a popular song, One Love, Keep Us Together. And President Muhammadu Buhari commiserates with the family, friends, and associates of Professor Dalton Phillips over the passing of the distinguished development economist. In a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, says the President also condoles with the academia, government, and people of Ogun State, noting that Nigeria has lost a brilliant economist who for decades made his wealth of knowledge and experience available for several students, researchers, and governments at all levels. The President prays that God consoles all those who mourn the distinguished scholar, renowned author, and former Director General, Nigerian Institute for Social and Economic Research, NISA, and grants the soul of Professor Phillips peaceful rest. And in the same vein, President Muhammadu Buhari has expressed sadness over the death of Professor Habu Galadima, Director General, National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS, describing him as an intellectual colossus. In a statement signed by Senior Special Assistant in Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, the President says Nigeria will continue to remember Professor Galadima for his eloquence and remarkable contributions to scholarship. President Buhari also commiserated with the deceased family, friends, and government and people of Nasarawa State, and says Nigeria, NIPS, and Nigeria at large has lost one of the best DJs ever appointed to head the institute. The President prays to Allah to forgive the soul of the departed and reward his good deeds with Al-Jannah. Professor Galadima has since been buried according to Islamic rites. And Plateau State Governor Simon Bako Lalong has also described today Professor Galadima as an astute scholar of international repute, administrator and professional who demonstrated uncommon commitment in carrying out every responsibility assigned to him. He says Professor Galadima over the years contributed a lot to the educational development of Plateau State, having studied and taught at the University of Jos for many years before his appointment as the Director General of NIPS. Governor Lalong says he did a lot to improve the physical infrastructure of the institution while strengthening the academic experience for all course participants. Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State also notes the enviable role championed by the deceased as part of youth mobilization that led to the creation of Nasarawa State in 1996. He acknowledges his intellectual contributions for steady peace and progress of the state and Nigeria in general. Now, it was a carnival of some sort at Eleme local government area of River State as Chief Paul Obele, former managing director of Warri Refineries, was buried. Aged 64, the funeral of Chief Obele was conducted by Shama Christian Center in Chia, Eleme. Jenny Barsi tells us more.
Though death is inevitable, the news of the demise of Order of Eleme, Chief Paul Obele, sent shockwaves throughout Eleme Kingdom. The body was received by Eleme and Chia Council of Chiefs, led by Onehe Nchia X, King Apollos II. For every chief who is a member of Nchia and Eleme Council of Chiefs, certain traditional rites such as this must be performed before his journey to the great beyond. This is what King Apollos II, empowered by the position he occupies, is doing. The body was then taken to his ancestral home where family members, friends and sympathizers paid their last respects. Thereafter, a funeral was conducted. Tributes and condolences poured in from groups and individuals. They extol the sterling qualities of late Chief Paul Obele, describing him as an umbrella that protected the people.
It's a personality that projects the community. It's a man that builds the capacities in this community.
Community leader, technocrat, poet, author.
The entire Rivers Southeast, the entire Rivers State has lost a rare gem.
Okrika Grammar School Old Students Association rendered their school anthem in honor of one of their own. Until his death, Chief Obele was the traditional ruler of Olueke Mua community in Alesa, Eleme, in River State. In Port Harcourt, Jenny Bassi, NTA News.
Time to take a look at the weather prospects for tomorrow, Monday.
Thank you for staying tuned. Monday morning is expected to be mainly sunny and hazy from the north down to the central cities. The southern part of the country should see some partly cloudy skies with some sunny spells. And by afternoon into the late evening hours, parts of Calabar and Port Harcourt should expect some isolated thunderstorms. And that's it from this end. Next is our temperature forecast. I am Akami Samarda.
And that ends the news from us here in Abuja. Don't forget to always be a star by joining us. NTA Stand Against Rape and Rapists. And it's the first Christmas and the new normal. Becky has a lot in store, but she'll be back right after these commercials.
Earth, we grow champions. In this earth, greatness takes root. Here, talent flourishes and passion ignites. Here, dreams, they come alive. We know football and life, they are the same. You get the ball, you run with the ball. People try to take the ball from you, don't let them. Keep your eyes on the ball. Don't lose sight of the goal. And when it's time, take the shot. Life is football. You must take your shot.
Great supporters of football. Glow Unlimited.
Imagine the joy that fills your heart when you have just given birth. Whatever your size, we got you.
Follow the grandmother.
With our Buy Right chat, you can get the best mattress that goes with your body weight. Don't just buy a mattress, buy a Vitafoam mattress.
The name of the baby is Stella.
Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Mama, me now want send money. Make me now collect for school. Oh, be now want withdraw from your account, but you no carry in card. Hey, written then go use. Na momo then go use. Na momo agents then go use you. Sissy Ronke won't pay light bill plus recharge Go TV. Me she for no go miss Telemundo. Tamuno say she won't buy data for phone. Waiting then go use. Na momo then go use. Na momo agents then go use you.
Now, with your Momo agent, you fit send and receive money, plus to withdraw money for your bank account without card or data. You fit also buy airtime and data or pay any kind bill where you want. Just dial *223# to see the Momo agent when near you. Momo agent. Safe, fast, no wahala.
Oga, yes. I'm thinking my NEPA bill for you.
Yes, nah.
Really? Sure.
The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources and alternate chairman of the board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, His Excellency Chief Timipri Silva, and the Group Managing Director of the NNPC, Malam Milikiari, welcome His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the virtual commissioning of the over 200 million standard cubic feet per day NPDC Integrated Gas Handling Facility, IGHF, and the Liquefied Petroleum Gas, LPG, Storage and Dispensing Plant, wholly owned and constructed by the Nigerian Petroleum Development Company, NPDC, an upstream subsidiary of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, in Olobo, Edo State. Date, Tuesday, 22nd December 2020. Time, 11 a.m. With the COVID-19 social distancing protocols, attendance is strictly by invitation. Members of the public can follow the event live on NTA, AIT, Channels Television, and all NNPC social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Teams, and Facebook. NNPC, we touch your lives in many positive ways. Signed, NNPC Management.
While the city slept, we installed a board in the middle of a park with something special hidden inside. We wondered if people would notice. They didn't, so we invited Nigerians to add their paws to the scene whichever way they chose to. Some literally added their own paws. Some sang, others rapped, and even recited poetry. As they added their paws, the board came alive. Hidden figures broke free from obscurity, inspired by the crowd expressing themselves.
You know you can do anything.
Because why blend in when you can stand out? NTA Pulse. Do you? Dial star 406 hash to join.
In my house, we may look alike, but we are very different individuals. My adorable twins, they look so alike, but they don't like wearing the same things. And my little man, I had to find out the hard way because I've been trying to teach him my way. He loves to learn his own way because doing things his way is more fulfilling. Everybody believes their way is best. That's why Golden Penny Pasta is our favorite meal because due to its non-stickiness, it allows me to satisfy everybody just the way they want it.
Golden Penny Pasta, made with durum wheat, is tasty, nutritious, a source of protein and fiber, and non-sticky. So you can cook, serve, and eat your pasta just the way you like it. Go on and enjoy your Golden Penny Pasta the way you want it. With Golden Penny Pasta, your way is best.
Thanks for staying with us. It's the season of the Nativity. As we know, Christmas is incomplete without those classic carols like Joy to the World and Jingle Bells. In high and low places, Christians are in tune with the period. Now, State House correspondent Jide Onifade will present highlights of the Carol Festival held at the Aso Villa Chapel in Abuja.
Beautiful. Such warmth.
Wonderful. It's a bright day.
Ooh, choices.
Decision.
Expectations. Take a walk with me as I unravel the essence of Christmas.
This is one of the spectacular moments at the 2020 annual presidential Christmas praise concert.
The drum beats.
But one thing is missing. The applause that usually follows captivating performance as witnessed here.
Oh, for a single day.
Invited dignitaries and other guests that usually attend the Christmas carol are physically absent and only joined the event virtually from their homes. As the chaplain of the Aso Villa Chapel explains, this is in strict compliance with the COVID-19 protocols.
We must never lose hope. God is still a good God. He's still a kind God. And I know that now that He has given the wisdom to develop the vaccine, He has greater things in store for us. We are going to bounce back. Nigeria will bounce back. Our economy will bounce back. All the listeners to me, you are going to bounce back because God says, arise and shine because your light has come.
No, there will be no other king. I'm king. I'm Herod.
Apart from this aspect of non-physical presence of people, every other aspect were observed, such as song ministrations,
I carry the baby of the word. Oh, what a joy.
As well as scripture readings, sermon, and prayers for the nation.
Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem.
Christmas is about the birth of a child who was destined to change the future, and our children are our future.
Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
With God, nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto me according to thy word.
Anything that will happen that could deliver us from sin and save us from sin is good news.
Let 2021 be a year, oh God, of celebration, of victory, of bouncing back from recession, of bouncing back from economic downturn.
A clear message at this Xmas celebration is that COVID-19 or no COVID-19, life must go on.
Is the reason for this season, that is why we celebrate. We can never
uplifting renditions there. Now, for the people of Akwa Ibom State, the 2020 Yuletide is a far cry from the euphoria that usually heralds end-of-year festivities. Of course, the COVID-19 pandemic and the attendant economic challenges caused by the restrictions are among reasons why the season is low-key. In addition, demand for Christmas accessories in Uyo, the state capital, is quite low. Joe Barney reports on the current mood.
Every December is always the peak of celebration for many people, as Christians and other faithful join to celebrate Christmas with colorful decoration of red, green, and gold colors, also with the exchange of Christmas gift items to loved ones. Some residents of Uyo lamented the effect of COVID-19 and other economic issues experienced in the country.
Student doesn't know whether there's money or no money, and you have to make them happy. When it comes to a season like this, when they go to school and come back, what they see, you try your best to make sure they are happy. That's what I'm trying to do. Not that there is much money.
This is very cost, so people are trying their best to buy what they can. I pray May 2021 be better for us, because this year is very hard. People are suffering, lamenting.
Some sellers of Christmas accessories speak.
When it's a beautiful thing, but for now, there is no money, no enough customer. Everybody know that things is very, very difficult. Now, that is why you see this thing is very dull.
The little they buy is okay.
However, it is observed that in Uyo Metropolis, many roads and other places have been decorated in preparation for the Christmas celebration.
Don't last, the pandemic will surely pass sooner than later. Next up, many years ago, way before technological revolution, information dissemination was a job of traditional singers and orators. They also enlightened citizens about government policies with their talent. Some of them are still alive, and our crew recently traveled to Jigawa State to meet an octogenarian who promoted girl-child education more than 50 years ago with her songs. From Dutse, Ibrahim Sana's report is hereby presented from our studios.
Northern Nigeria has been blazed with iconic traditional musicians such as Mamman Shata, Namaraya Jos, Haruna Uji, Musa Dankwero, Barmani Chogi, and many others who during their lifetime craftily used their oral talented skills, spectacularly in promoting national cohesion, harmonious coexistence, and progress of Nigeria. Also in this league of patriotic performance was Salmai Albasu, best known for her Sorie song in the 70s. Salmai, an indigene of Gumel local government area in the present Jigawa state, will be remembered for her indelible mark in history by the way her song was used in promoting schools enrollment, particularly that of the girl child in northern Nigeria decades ago. Till date, her immense contributions in breaking the socio-cultural and religious barriers which hitherto retarded girls' enrollment in schools are still being appreciated by all. The question is, why are these songs going into extinction?
One, modernizations, and it appears no promotion from the community itself, like before.
Human being is very dynamic.
Cultures are very dynamic because the human being is always inventing, he's always discovering, he's diffusing one culture and another, he's borrowing from one culture into another. And therefore, over time, everything changes about the culture of the society.
In trying to reverse the trend, a group, Green Horizon, decided to honor this woman to bring to limelight her contributions to the society. More so for the benefit of the younger ones to know historical perspectives of the role these talents played on citizens' lives.
200,000. Has played a very significant part, and we felt we needed to come down, honor her, appreciate her, and also inspire people from here to continue to do more to develop these parts of the country.
Give honor to whom is due. Jigawa State Government has also approved the renaming of Suletankar Primary School after Salimai Albasu. Indeed, for her unqualified contributions to increased schools enrollment in northern Nigeria.
A unique personality she is, and deserving of the honor. Moving on, it was an exciting moment for consumers of Legend Extra Stout and Star Regular as the brands embarked on a homecoming tour to Abia State, promising to secure a more defined future for Nigerian youths. The tour was also an opportunity to present the brand ambassador and former Big Brother Niger housemate Erica Nluwendim to her people of Abia. Former Undu Kole captured the sights and sounds. The homecoming, according to the organizers, was meant to connect consumers in the Southeast geopolitical zone with its brand ambassador, BB Niger's Erica, to her roots. It started with a courtesy call on the Abia State Governor, Okezie Ibazo, where MBL sales director, Uche Unigwe, is told the governor's commitment towards patronizing made-in-Nigeria products.
We decided to go the youthful way in our communication and in our rebranding. And that is why we are here with your own daughter, Erica.
Governor Ibazu extolled Nigerian brewery for her zeal in providing employment to the teeming youths and assured them of his administration's support.
Reinforce our faith that the relationship between our states and this great company is progressing.
The event later shifted to the popular The Latinos Bar in Umuahia, the Abia State capital, where Legend and Star Radler consumers from within and outside the state gathered to declare their support for the brand. Brand ambassador and former Big Brother Niger housemate Erica Nluwendim was on ground to meet and greet her fans.
Like yesterday, I saw a video of one girl saying she won't wash her clothes again.
We love it so much, like the love is so massive. Don't ever forget that. I inspire so many people because you're so confident.
Performance by popular musician Victor Oko, also known by his stage name Peruzzi, and other renowned artists charged up the arena.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3. I see this fine girl. 1 minute, she said, she always stop. See, that's a show, that's what we do. And you know we don't give up. We got support safe for me in the club.
MBL also appreciated its customers through a drink and win raffle draw for believing in them. Legend Extra Stout, in a continuous zeal to satisfy its numerous consumers and as well improve its sales, had on November this year unveiled new change to its iconic bottle, swapping its old metallic label for a more modern look. So much love for the brand ambassador, Erica. Amazing. Let's take a break now. Stay with Newsline.
Make we dance for glow. Glow is the best. Glow na papa. Serenity network. Better don't come. Make you dance. Better culture. Better service. Glow limited. Repeated. Better don't come. Make you dance. Better business. From Nigeria. For Africa.
Better don't come. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, Nigeria. Dial *777#. Glow.
You clean your teeth every morning, but that fresh breath feeling just doesn't last. The answer? Easy. You keep your teeth strong and healthy and give your mouth long-lasting fresh breath with new Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste. It helps strengthen your teeth and gives you long-lasting fresh breath.
So fresh, still fresh, and still fresh.
Stay strong, stay fresh. New Oral-B toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming. And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balm.
Give your skin the love it deserves and kick dry skin to the curb. Get a free Nivea roll-on with purchase of select Nivea body lotion.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
Hey, tell them. They told me you are the best around here.
What can I do for you, sir?
I want my own very, very simple. I don't want any shine. If I see any shine.
Actually, I'd love some sequins on my skirt, and I don't like any frills. I beg, I want frills on mine, but it must not be too tight.
Tight! That tight now, that is what I want. And the transition.
Oh, you know what? I want a gown.
Me too. I want to come to
You know what GMS are this?
Did you capture all the information?
Of course not.
Actually.
Fantastic.
I give my customers what they love because everyone has their unique style. So why should they wear the same thing? Just like MTN for me, which gives unique data and recharge offers just the way you like it. Just dial *121# and turn up great offers every day.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Not all washing powders are the same. Sunlight adds bursts of freshness to cleaning power to give you Sunlight 2-in-1 for sensational cleaning and freshness that lasts. Sunlight 2-in-1 sensational cleaning with burst after burst of freshness. Introducing Sunlight with luxurious oud fragrance.
For being there. Guests from all walks of life recently converged on Mashi Town, headquarters of Mashi local government area of Katsina State, to witness the wedding fatia of 3 daughters of the Director General of the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, Professor Sani Abubakar Mashi. Mohammed Salisu Awal reports that the wedding was presided over by Imam Ishaq Al-Timashi after the payment of 50,000 naira as dowry for each of the brides.
Usually quite ancient Mashi town in Katsina State was filled to capacity as people from all walks of life joined Director General Nigerian Meteorological Agency, Professor Sani Abubakar Mashi, who gave out 3 of his daughters' hands in marriage. After the fulfillment of all marriage conditions between the representatives of the brides and that of the grooms, Chief Imam of Mashi Mosque pronounced them as husbands and wives. It was indeed an important day, if not for all. The couple, who were vividly happy for their new beginning in life, shared their views.
Met in MSS in University of Abuja. It's just like a dream come true. And Alhamdulillah, I'm working with the love and care that the family has showed me.
Alhamdulillah for my parents, Alhamdulillah for everybody that came. I'm so happy and I'm proud to be actually the feeling what I feel is unexplainable.
The father of the brides hosts the guests to a befitting lunch to show his appreciation for the day.
In fact, I think I may not be wrong if I say I am the happiest person in this town.
Wish them an happy married life. Make the fear of Allah the foundation of their home.
Be patient with each other because patience is the key word for successful living.
I'm so happy for giving us my daughters, 3 daughters today. So may Allah protect them.
Alhamdulillah, giving them advice to go and be patient with their husband.
The couple were later hosted to a dinner to celebrate the day with friends and family members.
Happy married life to the 3 sisters and their grooms. Now, after falling in love many times over with Yasmin Abdul Kadri, Ibrahim Abdullahi, son of Adamu Abdullahi, a former staff of the NTA, formalized things by marrying her. Musa Abubakar, who witnessed the wedding fatia in Sokoto, reports that the Director General of NTA, Malam Yakubu Ibn Muhammad, was represented by the Executive Director News, Mohammed Lapo. Enjoy highlights of the ceremony.
Here we go again. There's a celebration of love to make the couple's day a delight for all to see. There's a pre-wedding event in honor of the bride and groom. There they come, Yasmin the bride, all smiles in the company of friends, making their way at the glance of smartphone cameras.
Make we scatter this place tonight. Dance and sweat till life in a fight.
For the formal ceremony, the various guests have arrived here in Babira, South Metropolis, for the wedding party of Ibrahim Abdullahi and Yasmin Abdul Qadir.
A bisa ga umarninku da izininku zan daura auren Ibrahim Abdullahi da Yasmin kan sadaki 100 bisa ga sunnan manzo Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
At the payment of 100,000 naira bride price, the contract was sealed.
I feel elated to complete half of my deen as a Muslim, and I'm eternally grateful.
He's very ambitious and he really cares about me.
I wish her all the best. I know that she will make a very good housewife.
If they can manage their differences, I mean, that's the best way to make the relationship grow stronger.
Be optimistic, be prayerful for the couples.
On behalf of the Director General of the NTA, the management and staff, I pray God to bless the union.
With communications and patience, then there will be understanding.
For the bride and groom is a new chapter.
That was a fun wedding from start to finish. Congratulations to the lovely couple. For Usman and Aisha, the 12th day of the 12th month of the year 2020 will remain historic. On that epic day, they were pronounced husband and wife. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara brings details of the wedding fatia in Abuja.
Usman and Aisha are both medical doctors from Kwara and Yobe states. The journey to their marriage was perfected at the National Mosque Abuja when the family of Usman formally sought the hand of Aisha as his legal wife in accordance with Islamic injunction. From the National Mosque, the wedding activity shifted to venue of the dinner. It is a dream come true for the couple, and they begin a new life together. But for those who had started the journey earlier, these are the words they need to listen.
Please, bride and groom, listen to yourself. Reaffirm your love for each other. Become each other's best friends.
Marriage is a contract you enter into without knowing what the terms are. But as long as you remain friends, you're able to overcome whatever challenges.
Whenever you realize that after all it is not that perfect, you should reinvent yourselves immediately.
The elated parents too have a tip for the couple.
I urge them to live in peace and patience with each other.
We expect them to have a very peaceful, happy married life.
They should all be patient with each other, and I hope the husband will take good care of her.
They should be very faithful to one another so that this marriage can be a success.
Dr. Usman and Dr. Aisha gave a glimpse of what they have in stock to the admiration of the guests.
I'm quite lucky to have a charming and intelligent wife. Love is beautiful, and I pray we all find one true love.
I'm very happy both families come together despite the different cultures. It's really heartwarming.
It was one wedding that attracted not only family, friends and well-wishers from within and outside Nigeria, but also cut across political, ethnic and religious divides.
Happy married life to Uthman and Aisha. Now to a celebration of a different kind. Attaining the age of 70 is a great milestone, especially when the celebrant has laudable achievements to his name. Just like the Deputy Governor of Plateau State, Professor Sonny Gwanle Tayodin, and his wife Abigail, who had a double celebration that attracted dignitaries from across the country. Alisabatu Kai Andrew captured the exciting moments for Newsline.
As a man who has served the seas of academia and politics, the glamorous celebration kick-started with a book presentation and launch on tenacity of the life and leadership of Professor Sonny Gwanle Tayodin.
For those interested in how not to run a university, you mustn't miss this chapter 13 of the book. Please read, digest, and make your own judgment.
The decorated hall for the grand banquet witnessed high-profile personalities and from the traditional cycle, being entertained with exquisite cuisines, soul-calming music and dances.
Traditional dances, are you ready outside?
Professor Sonny Letioden and his wife Abigail cut their beautifully decorated cake, while friends of the family described them as loving and extremely humble intellects in spite of their towering achievements.
I wish him to live longer so that people will benefit from him.
These are people we hold in very high esteem. And we thank God for the number of years that they have survived.
I pray that God Almighty will grant them good health.
The celebration climaxed with a Thanksgiving service at Kogin Headquarters Church, where the two expressed gratitude to God Almighty for His grace, faithfulness, and sustenance.
I think just even for attaining that age, it is enough cause to give thanks to God. There are ups and downs, but the important thing is that the Lord has brought us to this stage today, and we give Him the glory.
I want to say is just thank you, God.
He is not alone. We are doing this as a state because of what God has imbued in him and to offer to Plateau State.
Psalms 100 verse 1-5, read by the preacher, Reverend Dr. Obed Dashen, admonished Christians to continue in the act of gratitude to God, however life turns out to be.
Congratulations to the Deputy Governor and his wife on the double celebration. In the meantime, some commercials are on cue. Let's take them. See you shortly.
The Council of Our Fathers.
I believe we have fought one civil war too many in this country. So those who experience it will run away from it.
Nigerian youths, let's build our nation together.
It is time for celebration. 30 years bustling with goodness. No challenge can ever stop us. You can't underrate us. You can't underrate. Most Guinness, but still with so much greatness. Most Guinness, enjoy our world of
When babies arrive, they open the door to more blessings and more good things. So let's start your baby's journey in comfort with the Huggies Happy Home Bonanza. Win your baby a beautiful new home, a brand new car, up to $1 million in cash rewards, shopping vouchers, and lots of instant airtime. Just buy any special Huggies pack. Scratch the promo sticker on pack to start winning. Buy now and win to bring your baby up in comfort. Huggies for all night dryness and comfort.
Is it the way that you look at me? Or the ways that you make me feel? 'Cause I just wanna get indulged. I just wanna feel so overwhelmed with your touch and taking me all the way to the moon. To get indulged. This is for the best. My inclination never fails me though. I just love it for it. It's indulging, let us go. Set in the motoring and we play. But you can make me a dream. And I just wanna get in.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming. And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balm.
Give your skin the love it deserves and kick dry skin to the curb. Get a free Nivea roll-on with purchase of select Nivea body lotion.
It is time for celebration. 30 years bustling with goodness. No challenge can ever stop us. You can't underrate us. You can't underrate. Most Guinness,
crisis is brewing, and our tables will soon be empty if the world's population continues to increase and food production decreases.
We're not producing enough for our population.
I will do better if I can get financial source.
Catch new episodes of Farm and Fortune every Monday at 5:30 p.m. on NTA Network.
Although social media as a channel of communication is inherently harmless, it becomes harmful and damaging when used without discretion and thoughtfulness. Bad social media users spread rumors and fake news without verification. But good social media users stop, reflect, and verify information before sharing it. Be a good social media user. Stop the spread of fake news. Verify the authenticity of your source and use social media responsibly for a better Nigeria. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, in collaboration with the National Orientation Agency.
The funeral program for General Domkat Bali, a highly decorated officer with a distinguished military career, has been announced as follows. Monday, 21st December 2020, there will be a service of songs at Cooking Church, Area 1, Garki, Abuja. Wednesday, 23rd December 2020, the body departs Abuja for Jos, Plateau State, in a military aircraft and will lay in state at his residence in Rayfield, Jos. Monday, 28th December 2020, there will be a funeral service at Cooking Church Headquarters, Jos, from 8 to 11 o'clock in the morning. The body leaves Cooking Church immediately for Langtang, his hometown, for burial. According to military tradition, General Domkat Bali, the passing on to glory of an officer and a gentleman. Signed, the family.
Thanks for staying with us. She was going about her academic activities when she suddenly took ill and was later diagnosed with a life-threatening ailment. Linenike, who met with her, will tell us more. Victoria Okodua is a 21-year-old 300-level student of accounting with Ambrose Ali University, Epoma. Her dream since childhood is to become a chartered accountant. This is why she began her academic pursuit in accounting. That dream is now being threatened as Victoria has been diagnosed with kidney disease.
I was being treated for malaria, typhoid fever. I became okay, and then I went back to school. And then when I went to school, I was still sick. The sickness did not still go. It was getting too much. And then my daddy brought me home to Lagos. He brought me back from Epoma to Lagos, where I did a comprehensive test. And then it was shown that it's kidney disease.
They saw that she had protein in the urine. I mean, normally, people who are not in medical practice don't readily know what that means.
For 1.5 years now, Victoria has been battling to regain her health. What she requires is a kidney transplant. She is seeking assistance from well-meaning Nigerians.
I want to live my life again. I want to go to school again. Please, I want Nigerians to help me to contribute their different quota. To please help me so that I can live again. And the pain is so unbearable.
For now, Victoria is aided by dialysis twice a week to release harmful waste from her blood and keep her alive.
Transplant is like the next to final solution to it. And we are told it takes close to 60 million. order to be realized. Help us, sympathize with us, so that my daughter will be able to come back to life first, then return to school and complete education, then contribute her culture to the society.
Against all odds, Victoria is optimistic that she can fulfill her childhood dream, as this can only happen if she gets well. That was heartbreaking. Victoria needs urgent help. We're counting on your empathy. I'll pause to enable us to take some messages. Please stay with us.
It's time for celebration. 30 years bustling with goodness. The challenge can never ever stop us. You can't underrate us. You can't underrate. Water Guinness, bustling with so much greatness. Water Guinness, enjoy our wonder.
During her lifetime, Ezinne Beatrice Nwaisuru Keke impacted many lives positively. Her good deeds were brought to the fore by many who came to bid her farewell. Kingsley Ononiwu, who covered the burial ceremony at Aniche around Dizogo in Onomu, local government area of Imo State, reports that it was a moment of tributes from family, friends, and well-wishers.
The quiet town of Aniche in Arondizog, Onimo local government area of Imo State came alive as friends and family members from far and near converged to honor late Ezinne Beatrice Nwaisuru Okeke. The event kicked off with a service of songs held on the eve of the burial by members of St. Joseph Catholic Church, Owakonye, Aniche, Arondizog.
Ezinne Beatrice Okeke, whom you called from this world, that you will not deliver her into the hands of the enemy, nor forget her forever. The beauty of angels to receive her forever.
The Requiem Mass held in honor of the departed at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Aniche, Arondizog, also brought together family members who came to pay their last respect to the deceased. The Catholic Bishop of Okigwe Diocese, Most Reverend Solomon Amat, in his homily, urged Christians to always make their ways right with God in order to reap the benefits of eternity. The body of the deceased was later buried in her compound. The son of the late Ezinne Beatrice, Mazi Christopher, Emeka Okeke, and other family members described the departed as a practical Christian who lived a life worthy of emulation.
I found a woman who was so trusting that she loved her husband and loved her children.
My late mother was a very kind and loving mother.
Such a peace lover. She welcomes everyone. She was very, very nice, like to all of us.
Tried our best to pass those good morals and values down to us.
I want them to go get closer to God than they already are, and strive to see if they can be like their mother.
Late Ezinne Beatrice Okeke, who died at the age of 80, was a successful businesswoman and philanthropist. Left among her are her children, daughter-in-law, grandchildren, and a host of other relatives.
May her soul continue to rest in peace. It becomes a celebration of life when someone passes on at age 94 without health challenges. This was pointed out by family and friends while paying glowing tributes to late Mama Florence Adeshola Rushewe during her interment and funeral events in Lagos. Adiola Komiakere brings us details.
The
Her journey to the final committer of late Mama Florence Adeshola Runshewe began with a service of songs at the Chapel of the Healing Cross, Idiaraba, Lagos, where glowing tributes were paid to the departed and congregation admonished to emulate Mama's legacies in their dealings. The well-attended funeral service, Reverend Ajibade Adeyemo described Mama Runshewe as a peace-loving, detribalized Nigerian whose commitment to God will not go unrewarded.
She was very prayerful and she aged very gracefully. Till that ripe old age of 94, she did not need any support.
The remains of the non-Nigerian were later taken to the cemetery. The Aton Cemetery was the final resting place of Mama Runshewe. At the same spot, her beloved husband was interred. Children and immediate family members performed the dust-to-dust rites. A befitting reception depicting Mama's humility, peaceful and detribalized nature followed. Various bands supplied music, including Sir Shino Peters and the Nigerian Football Supporters Club. Representatives of the Oni of Ife and the Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Yakubu Ibn Mohammed, among other dignitaries, extolled the sterling qualities of a late non-Nigerian as evident in the lives of her children.
And for you to have lived for so long means you have a good life. So she has spent a very, very good life.
When you have peace of mind, you live a very long life. So if Mama could have stayed that long, that means she was a very peaceful person. And everybody is describing her as a mother in millions. So I can only wish Nigerian women emulate her.
She inculcated the tenets of life, values into her children, which actually reflects today.
Her only biological son and daughter and some of her grandchildren fondly remember Mama for tough love.
Mama is so peaceful that she finds it difficult to abuse any living being. Mama was a special grace God brought to bring me up.
Mama is a very contented woman and she has a unwavering faith in her Creator.
My mother-in-law was a simple person, very down to earth.
I love Mama, that she lived well, she lived so gracefully, and we're so grateful to God.
She's given us a legacy that will continue forever.
The late Mama Florence Adeshola Runshewe, who died at the age of 94, is survived by 2 children, 10 grandchildren, and a great-grandchild, amongst whom is the Director General, National Council for Arts and Culture, Otumba Olusegun Runshewe.
She was sent off in a blaze of glory. May her soul rest in peace. It was a flurry of glowing tributes for the late traditional ruler Igwe Ajima Nwodo, who passed on about 2 months ago when he was laid to rest in his hometown, Uwele Amokofia Ukehe in Enugu State. Chika Ugu has details of the royal father's funeral ceremony.
It is a common belief that in life, everything that has a beginning has an end. This phrase captures the sojourn of late Igwe Ajima Nwodo to Mother Earth. He was a community leader who touched the lives of many within and outside his native home, Uwele Amakofia Ukehe in Enugu State. This explains why his funeral rites attracted dignitaries from all walks of life who converged on Mother of Christ Catholic Church, Ukwaji Ukehe, to pay their last respects. His selfless selfless service to humanity and compassionate disposition endeared him to many, even the clergy, who came in their numbers, led by the Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Callistus Onaga. The trust of the homely was on the essence of man understanding that life is temporal and the reward for good deeds, as explained by the homeless, is heaven. The body of the former Commissioner of Education and former lawmaker was laid to rest in his hometown.
Today is his birthday, and today is the day we're burying him as well.
They should continue from where their fathers stopped.
The late Igwe was an enigmatic fellow, to say the least. A man of pedigree, a man who, started off from a very young age.
It was tradition a week after he was laid to rest that the various kindreds came in their numbers with gift items for the family of the late traditional ruler to pay their last respects.
His soul rest in peace. Amen. It's time to go once again. Compliments of the season. And as you celebrate, apply caution and stay safe. Good night and God bless Nigeria.